County in Randolph South, Maryland, US of A. Podcasting and broadcasting. Wow. I don't know which one is better. Sex or to have your own radio program like this. Be deceived to think that it doesn't go far. No, you'll be making a mistake. If you think so. From the most recent, Mama Beji, Mrs. FUNMILAYO, OMISORE, is to celebrate her 75th birthday, perhaps this coming weekend. I will have to call Brother Bisi OMISORE later on today to return his call. He woke me up from his slumber as at yesterday. Earlier on yesterday, Sunday, Brother Sunday, Adenuga, Omo Baba Onisiga, we spoke yesterday afternoon. I parked my car by KFC on Exeter Hall Avenue and Grimmett Avenue here in Baltimore City, Maryland, USA. Sometimes I'm around that neighborhood reminiscing college days, university years at 803 Exeter Hall Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, US of A. Ladies and gentlemen, AyodeleAyetigbo'sMEDIASHOW and broadcasting. You'll be making a mistake if you are ignoring us. You'll be committing a blunder to ignore. A media is to become ignorant, a mumu, as they say in the street university of Baltimore, SUB. If you don't want a nigger to know something, write it in a book, or perhaps broadcast about it on the radio. Because ignorant people, they're not going to listen, they're not going to read. It's sad. I've been podcasting since last year, May. And it's so funny how people pretending, family members and friends, that they do not receive something I see right on their walls. My people are ignorant and hence perish. And as we say it in the publishing world, publish or perish. Why do you think people are investing in the media? It's the power of the media that got me into receiving a call from Egbon Bisi OMISORE as at yesterday that is already in town. I saw Leye OMISORE, good boy, at a restaurant. I'm not going to mention the name of the restaurant on Beggar Road because we've been spending thousands for that restaurant since inception. And incidentally, the church she goes to the Redeemed Church she goes to, the owner of that restaurant, is the same church that I think I saw a BC OMISORE last years ago. It could be 5, it could be 6. We sat down together, BC OMISORE and my humble self. I think Taiwo was there, Taiwo OMISORE, maybe Leye too, the OMISOREs. But Mama Beji did not attend that particular church. I sat next to Bra BC OMISORE. He was spiritual too, speaking in tongues and shaking and gesturing in such a way that you will know that some kind of spirit has fallen over him and over the rest of the congregants or congregation. Ladies and gentlemen, AyodeleAyetigbo podcast. Open the link, sponsor, subscribe anywhere between $3 up, maximum of $300 to become a silver member or a sponsor of a monologue show like this. Iber Kowobari is the leading sponsor. You may send $100 to Iber Kowobari and $200 to this podcast via Bank of America by way of Zelle, Z-E-L-L-E. If you have Zelle account, send $200. If a BC OMISORE, you have maybe your wife, any of your children here, support my mission. This is no time to be praying like only prayers, you know. When you want to pray for me for this Federal Bank broadcast network, back it up with money, star and mark. Let that miracle come through you. Concretely, same thing goes for my Ayetigbo family members. Prayer nuggets, not good enough. Back it up with sponsorship of a monologue like this. In one another henceforth, because life is short. My own mission on earth is to come and speak the truth the best way I know how. Speaking truth to power. Remember, Ajayi Road, Ogba, Agege, Lagos. Special thanks to Mrs. FUNMILAYO OMISORE, whose influence via my immediate sister, Doyin Orijajo Ayetigbo, I was able to get an apartment with Tonade, an engineer called Tonade. Number one, Tonade close. When I saw Leye at a restaurant, he gave me all the props. He recognized the fact that I was his father. Not exactly a BC OMISORE though, but in our tradition, I saw him crawling I think that at the Ajayi Road. Tokumbo was from London. I don't know whether I met her when I visited Egbonbisi in Bronx. Oh, we were so close, Egbonbisi and myself, especially in Nigeria, Lagos, riding his Benz all over the place, and I'm not going to say more than that. Nice people, they have no choice. And beautiful children too. I met Tokumbo and Leye at some kind of club on Pakais. One Nigerian guy who is into forwarding and clearing and shipping vehicles to Nigeria. I forgot his name right now. He had a little club. I'm talking about maybe 89. Leye, you've been around for long too, man. Dito. Tokumbo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are family. You remember that song? So, we shall continue to broadcast and podcast whatever issues agitating our minds. So yesterday, I spoke with Brother Sunday Adenuga, Demola Adenuga. We mentioned, we spoke about the coming event, reference to Mrs. FUNMILAYO OMISORE's coming birthday celebration, and that we mentioned Tutu Jagun, Mrs. Arawole also, if I'm not making a mistake, Arawole, wow. And I think my friend Yinka Adeyemi may know Tutu Jagun's husband, Arawole. And I think our family members in Providence, Rhode Island too may know Tutu husband one way or the other, because I think when I was in Rhode Island, maybe some of his relatives were, or one or two, was friendly. I mean, at the time of Brostankus, Shinyabade Adewuyi, when we were all Providence people, Rhode Island people. Ladies and gentlemen, 13 minutes and 55 seconds of podcasting. So, Abumalaja Lawolefe, you zeal me to promote you. That's how it works. You have to sponsor a monologue like this. $100 if you want to be a sponsor. $100 will go to number one, and $200 to Feruban Freedom Radio Network, because this is how we intend to earn a living. We must it's about wanting to use our brain to earn a living for the rest of our lives. Many of us have been outside the system. I've been a journalist beyond borders.